Welcome to Not Just a Transaction, the podcast series hosted by experienced real estate authorities Nick Prefontaine and Zachary Beach. Each week, the hosts bring you expert guests to help you navigate the many creative options available for buying or selling a home, while cutting out the costly hurdles of a conventional real estate deal.
Hey everybody, this is Zachary Beach and my co-host Nick Prefontaine for another episode of Not Just a Transaction podcast, your buyers and sellers podcast. Nick, did you hear that? I introduced you. He was being rude last
I know,
podcast.
That wasn't very nice of me. I didn't introduce you the last time.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough working with your brother-in-law. You know, just never top of mind. All right, but today, let's jump to the topic. We are going to be talking about the pitfalls of working with lenders that are not familiar with our rent-to-own program. Nick, over to you.
Thanks, Zach. And I feel like, Zach, we were just talking offline, and I feel like we've mentioned this. We've said this a few different ways to the listeners over the past year. However, the reason why I'm still talking about this subject is it keeps happening. Our rent-to-own buyers keep thinking that they can go to just any old lender and close the loan. So I want
Dick, or Harry.
I didn't say a name on that one, but
Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Dick, or Harry. But that's simply not the case. And I just wanted to go over those pitfalls with you today, a situation that we're dealing with live right now as we speaketh. Buying a home, whether it's through our rent-to-own program or any other conventional means, can be a stressful situation. However, it doesn't have to be. The vendors that we recommend that you work with through our rent-to-own program have a proven track record of getting buyers, you, across the finish line of getting your own loan. We quite literally are not referring these vendors for our health. I can disclose to everyone today that we're not receiving any kind of referral or kickback or anything like that for referring these vendors to you. We do it because we know that by working with them, it gives you the best chance to be successful and get your own loan. That is the whole strategic aim from the start of our relationship with you. And these relationships can go a year, 2, 3, 4. So it can be pretty cumbersome and pretty long term. It's a big deal buying a property. In listening to one of our earlier episodes, I realized I didn't mention a few key points. First off, by not working with a lender that we recommend, you're putting your deposit at risk. If you can't get your loan, then we'll be forced to put the property on the market so we can find a buyer that's able to. We realize that this is a very personal experience for you. I almost mixed that up. Let me try to say that again more clearly. We realize that this is a very personal experience for you. You put down a down payment and made this property your home. If you don't follow our proven system, we can't guarantee you the results that so many of our buyers have achieved. We're in the middle of a situation right now that does speak directly to this. I originally spoke with the lender months ago, 4 months ago, or maybe even more than that. She was confident that she could close the deal for these buyers, only to come to the day of closing, that very day, and to find out that she can't close the deal because her underwriters had never seen anything like it. We pulled the file from her, got it over to our preferred lender, and they're back on track to close within the next month. I don't share this story to scare you. I share this story to impart in you that everything that we say and do is engineered for a reason, and that reason is so you're able to be successful and get your own loan. Those are my thoughts that I wanted to bring to you today, and I'm thinking that Zach is having a few comments now.
See, I just like how you care enough too, and if it doesn't show on this podcast, you care enough that you wrote out all of your thoughts ahead of time because there's a very specific message that you wanted the buyers to hear. So I hope they heard it, because I sit in the other room in our office and I literally yell at Nick and question all the time, why the heck are people going to other places other than the relationships that we've taken years to develop, including these lenders that understand our systems and processes, that can help them qualify. I don't know why we go anywhere else. And your answer typically is, well, we can't force anybody to do anything. So we got to let them go to other places. So if you're hearing from me from the seller side, and somebody that does not work with buyers on a day-to-day basis, just utilize the people that have the proven system. Like, utilize the mortgage lenders that have gotten other buyers to the finish line. And there's no reason to go anywhere else. Now, I know we're in a hot market. And what does a hot market do? A hot market makes everybody and their mom a realtor and a mortgage lender. And I know you want to help out your cousin, but leave your cousin for another traditional sale in the next couple of years down the line if you decide to sell your rent-to-own house that you bought through us. Okay? Save that for later.
Or maybe your cousin can get their realtor license.
Yeah, so
they're
for
able
now,
to help you.
Please, for now, just take our advice and utilize the people that have been able to get our buyers to the finish line, because it'll be much smoother for all involved. For you, for us, for the seller, because at the end of the day, that's all we want to do is get everyone to be in a successful position to close out this deal. So I'm just highly encouraging you, don't talk to your cousin if they're a mortgage lender till it's over, and then just let them know how great of an experience you had.
Hey, and I feel like having a harp on the same thing almost every week and talk about the same thing isn't fun for me. I feel like I'm the teacher at the front of the room yelling at the kids that they shouldn't do that. But this is something that is causing and has caused undue stress and anxiety to a lot of our buyers, and it's not necessary. So this particular buyer, which I have a feeling we're going to be able to get a great review from, has said to me point blank that I'm going to write you a review that says, when they tell you to use a lender, use that lender. Don't go to anyone else. So that was after. Gosh, it was after a month of going back and forth, and she was in hysterics crying. Zach, I don't know if you were in the office on those days, but she was in hysterics crying, and then apologized to me the next day for the way that she acted. So it's just totally unnecessary. It can be a smooth process or smoother process if you follow our proven system and proven track record. As Zach was already alluding to, we've gone through already with the vendors that we use, training them on how our rent-to-own program works, and in turn, training their underwriters on how they have to write these deals up. So to go to someone else just adds another person that we have to educate about how our whole process works. So we don't want to do that. We just want to make it easy for you.
Yeah, and to kind of bring this to a conclusion, because I know we could go ahead and rant on this for the next, 7 episodes.
All day, Zach. I can talk about this all day.
We don't, to Nick's point, we're not getting paid. We're not getting kickbacks. We go through the process with mortgage lenders that are open to learning how to work within this program, because we've had this successful program. So we go through a long process of teaching and training them. And again, we're not getting paid from them. If anything, we're giving them our time and energy, because we know at the end of the day, it's going to make your life easier, which in turn makes everyone else's lives easier as well. So, Nick, I appreciate the fact that you prepped ahead of time and delivered your message with enthusiasm, because I believe that this is the last time you're ever going to have to bring it up. Just kidding. We'll have to bring it up again, I'm sure. But everybody, if you are listening to this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, wherever, I'm sure there's a million different apps nowadays. Just please encourage you, write us a 5-star review. Also, put your feedback there as well. If you're interested in our rent-to-own program, or if you're interested in selling your property through one of our means, then in selling to us, then just visit our website, originalre.com, originalre.com, and hit that contact us, and we'll be chatting with you very soon. Everybody have a fantastic Wednesday.
Over and out. Thanks for listening to another episode of Not Just a Transaction. If you want to learn more on selling a home, buying a home, or resources to learn more, head on over to our website at originalre.com.